What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of our Play Now Online series. And I'm back for good this time. I've been missing for a while, but we're back at it. We have two more games to try and win to get the trophy for the greatest of all time, right as 2K22 is around the corner. At the time of me recording this video, it's about 8 days remaining before 2K22 comes out. So let's see if we can try and get the trophy in this video. Today's matchup, we got the 11-12 Oklahoma City Thunder, and we are going up against the current Los Angeles Lakers as of 2K21. They've made a lot of transitions and transactions during the offseason, so I kind of like the team that they have now better than the team that they had in 2K21 and in the real life NBA season. I think they have a lot more depth. And we've already spoken about the 11-12 Oklahoma City Thunder, so there's not really much of a need to speak a whole lot about them here, except that they're a pretty good team to play with, especially if you get off to a good start with them, and we do that in this video here. Kevin Durant hitting the wide open three. We have a nice little 1-point lead. LeBron James trying to come over and help on Kevin Durant, but I still get that bucket to go, and now we're just extending our lead a little bit. Dennis Schroeder in this game. He's entered the game, getting a breakaway layup for 2 points. So that's pretty good to see that I'm able to bring in the bench guys early on in the game, and that just builds upon my confidence when I'm playing 2K. So you can see defense looking good, offense looking good as well. 14-6. My opponent having a hard time scoring against me, and we're on offense once more. Kevin Durant, who's gonna stop him? No one. LeBron James isn't even on the court, so we're gonna take advantage of that matchup, whoever Kevin Durant is going up against. So my opponent in this game didn't really do nothing special. Missed the post spin shot with Kyle Kuzma, but able to clean it up with Montrezl Harrell, and we're coming down to the end of the first quarter, and I'm going right back to Kevin Durant. Tries to bring help defense, but we're gonna post to Kyle Kuzma. If you don't have LeBron James or Anthony Davis guarding Kevin Durant, then it's just gonna be a long day for you. And my opponent picks up a charge call, and that is going to be it for him. He had enough. He was down by 10 points. You never know what could happen. But a couple seconds later, he did end out quitting this game. I got the last shot up here, and at this point, my opponent decided to call it a quits. So one more victory now to get the greatest of all time trophy, and I'm hoping that this next matchup will be the easiest matchup of this 2K21 series. So we're a little bit late getting to the greatest of all time. I took my time with this series. Didn't really try and rush it. And so this is our second opportunity to try and grab the trophy. If you can remember, and it was a long time ago, that in our first attempt at grabbing the trophy, we took 2 losses in the greatest of all time lead, and we already have a loss in this current attempt here. So we have to come out playing with our A game. Good defense to start the game out. We're on the break. Westbrook, he could hit from that spot, but I decided to slow it down. Serge Ibaka, 3-pointer. I can't get that one to go. So now we're back on defense. Curry, Klay Thompson, late to contest is Kevin Durant, and he has his first 3-pointer. This is a team that we cannot allow many 3-pointers against, and look what we do here. Steph Curry wide open once more, hitting that 3-pointer. I believe this is the 16-17 Golden State Warriors. I haven't played 2K in a while because I've been working on something, and I finally have finished that. So I'm back to playing video games now and recording videos, and I can't wait for 2K22. Gonna try some new and different things, but yeah, still gonna do Play Now Online, and we'll see how that goes. So 8-0, this is rare. I've never gone this long without scoring a bucket in the beginning of the game. Less than 3 minutes remaining, we get our first points. So my opponent definitely playing that defense with this team. This Golden State Warriors, I don't really expect them to play defense, but their offense is something I have to watch out for. And what are we doing here on that play? I don't know why. I believe coming into this game, I had everybody switch on the picks because I thought it would be easier. Curry, again, this guy is just on fire, man. There's nothing I could do in this quarter, and we're just looking lost. But yeah, I had everybody switch on picks, and they weren't switching aggressive enough. And I don't know if that was on me or just the computer, but it led to a tough first quarter, and now we have to try and pull ourselves out of this hole. So less than 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Kevin Durant poster over David West. So we finally have 5 points. My opponent is shooting 71%. I'm shooting abysmal 33%. That's pretty horrible. Curry trying to get over Kevin Durant, gets blocked, but Curry in the corner again. I make sure to close out. I'm playing off-ball defense. I need to stick to Steph Curry. I don't do a good job there. You see, I'm playing a little bit off, but he goes to Kevin Durant. Durant getting right by Serge Ibaka and putting it up for 2 easy points. He's on the offensive attack again. Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant, Stephen Curry, they're all doing their job in this first quarter. KD, deep three. You see what I mean? I have them switch on the screens. I don't know if I'm switching too late or if the computer is just not doing their job, but this first quarter was real rough for us, and you could tell our offense was pretty bad either. His defense was pretty good, and you know, this was a game my opponent came out strong in, but there's a lot of time for us to come back. You know, we're not going to quit no matter if we're down by 10, 15, or 20 points in any quarter, but our defense definitely have to pick it up there. And that's probably where I made a mistake, having Serge Ibaka guard Kevin Durant early on in the game. I should have just went with KD on KD and have Westbrook guard Stephen Curry, but you know, hindsight is always 20/20, and the score is now 21-7, down by 14. You can see I'm making sure they switch all on ball screens, but it seems like the computer isn't aggressive enough or doesn't want to step up quick enough to guard the open three-pointer. And I don't know why, because I have my settings set to tight to just about everybody on this Golden State Warriors team. So, you know, had a bad first quarter. Just have to try and rebound, and we're doing that to begin. We get a nice little dunk with Serge Ibaka, and now he's back on the offensive possession. Steph Curry so fast on this game. I'm trying to play off-ball defense. Don't know what James Harden is doing. Maybe because I have the help and rotate setting on to auto, that James Harden decided to crash down, and that left Klay Thompson wide open. But that's something we just can't do against the Golden State Warriors. In real life, James Harden would just stay on Klay Thompson. KD off the screen. Now we are hitting a couple threes, trying to cut down on the lead, but we still have to tighten up on the defensive side of the ball and make sure we're getting good shots on offense like we did on that last possession. Another good shot here. Nick Collison underneath the basket. Good vision by me to get that bucket, and now we've cut it down to a 10-point game. James Harden, corner, 3-ball, getting it to go, 24-17 now. So we're doing work in this quarter, but again, my defense is not the best. Kevin Durant, wide open 3-pointer, gonna count it. That one's good for KD. Now it's 20-26. So my opponent was a little bit nervous in this second quarter. Well, not nervous, but I had him a little bit flustered, but he's still playing his game, making it 28-20. So about 2 minutes remaining in the about 2 minutes remaining in the first half, I have the ball back on offense. Too much space for James Harden. I'm just going to pull that. We've been draining threes all quarter this second quarter. So, like I said, we rebounded in this second quarter, even though our first quarter was pretty bad. And that was one of the worst tier 1 matchup first quarters I ever had in this series, and you don't want to do that when you're in the greatest of all time league. And you know, we're playing with a team overall wise is not the best and probably one of the lowest rated overall teams in the tier 1 league. So we have to make sure we come out and play perfect, especially when we're going up against probably the best team in the game, this 16-17 Golden State Warriors. This is a team that's really tough to beat, especially when you're going up against someone who knows how to play with them. And it seems like my opponent knows how to do that. Or maybe he's just taking advantage of my defensive miscues. Like, I don't know, like I said earlier in the video, I don't know why when we have our settings set to switch on all screens, the guys aren't stepping up fast enough to contest the 3-point shot. But that doesn't even matter because Steph Curry is so quick on this game, and it's just ridiculous. Whether he wants to shoot a 3-pointer or get to the rim for a layup, 2K, they're going to give it to him, and I just have to learn how to play better defense or come up with a better defensive game plan or even pick a better team. Like, maybe I need to move away from the 11-12 Oklahoma City Thunder, because maybe they just can't get the job done. But they did get the job done in the last game, and we've had this matchup before where we've won. So it's no surprise, or it shouldn't come to a surprise, that we could win this matchup again. So in that first quarter, I saw 33%. I brought it a little bit up to about 52%. Good shot by Serge Ibaka. We're still down, not really making a dent on the lead, but I'm trying my best, and I'm trying to make all the adjustments that I can to slow his offense down and, find holes in his defense. But man, this guy, he's just shooting 7 for 8 with KD, and that's going to be tough to win the game if Kevin Durant is off to that hard of a start. And look, Steph Curry is just way too fast for everyone, and they're going to give him that signature animation layup. So that's basically unblockable in this game. So good defense by my opponent. I know he wants to pull the 3. I'm still playing off ball because I trust the computer enough, but bad mistake by me. It's either I'm switching on at the wrong time or the computer isn't stepping up fast enough. And I know I've said that many times during this video, but that seems like what the issue was in this game. But still have time, still have a whole fourth quarter left, and we've seen videos where I've come back before from deficits like this. So I still have faith that I can make a comeback. But like I said, when we're going up against a tier 1 team and the greatest of all time seed, it's going to be a lot harder to try and come back. So caught my opponent lacking. I think he might have had to do something, and so we got an easy basket there, but we're still down by more than 10 points. Westbrook on the break, throwing it down with one hand, cutting the lead down to 11. So yeah, I would say maybe I need to play with a different team, but who knows, man. I do like playing with the Milwaukee Bucks, and I like playing with the 16-17 Warriors as my opponent hits another 3-pointer, and that is just crazy. He's just going off in the 3-point line, mid-range. He's getting whatever he wants. But I may have to try and switch it up, but it's kind of late in the 2K season for 2K21, especially when the game comes out in about 8 days. So we'll see what happens for 2K22. I plan on playing Play Now Online again, but I may not showcase every game, but I'll still record every game, but upload the more interesting ones or have like a 5-game recap, so that way we can get through quicker through this series, because this series took some time to finish out this year, and I was a little bit slow on it and things came up, but we could definitely get through this series a lot faster. And I wanted to play more games too, but I wanted to have a good mix of having videos out and then playing games as well. But I did enjoy my time playing 2K22, and I don't think 2K21, and I don't think 2K22 is going to be a massive improvement. I think 2K21 is a pretty good game when it comes to head-to-head. But 2K22, don't really expect a lot. I'm not even expecting the Play Now Online system to change either. But I like the gameplay for 2K21, and hopefully they just keep doing what they're doing. A couple things I would change would be defense. Always making defense a little bit stronger. It's always tough to play on-ball defense, especially when you're playing good on-ball defense. It just seems that sometimes guys can get their way to the rim a lot easier, no matter what they're doing. Like if they're just trying to force their way to the rim or whatever. So as you can see, down by about 12, make that 15 points. And it's not looking too good for us at this point. The game is looking out of reach for us, and we might not get the trophy this year, but that's fine. We made it to the greatest of all time league, and that was really much the goal, or that's basically the title of this series, Road to the GOAT. So we made it to the greatest of all time, but didn't get the trophy. Would have liked to gotten the trophy, but My opponent in this last game, I don't know if he was trying to get the trophy too, but it's a whatever thing, man. Yeah, at this point, he's just pouring it on. 27 points with Kevin Durant, 16 points in the paint. But my KD, we still shooting. I'm not going to quit this game. I might as well just take the L and learn from it, right? Maybe I switch the teams up, and I think I'm going to play with a lot more different teams in 2K22. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll try some live streaming. Maybe I'll live stream Play Now Online, but not really sure what I want to do. I have some time, and I want to get into other games too and try different modes like my NBA, I think they call it, or it used to be called my GM. And I want to play Madden, but I'm just waiting for Madden to fix out all their past patches before I start like a franchise or even start playing online games. So we're coming down to the end of the game, and my opponent definitely has this one wrapped up. He has taken a convincing victory, and props to him. He played pretty good. I don't know if he was trying to get the trophy too, but it definitely seemed like it. So we don't get the trophy in 2K21. Hopefully we get it in 2K22, and hopefully I can get out a lot more videos and be more consistent this year of sports games. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.